I'm Paul Tappenden from Suburban Foragers. One of my neighbours has a ginkgo tree. It's a female ginkgo tree which many people don't like for the simple reason it puts out a fruit that is very smelly. And it is very smelly. It smells like a combination like of ripe cheese and vomit. However, these berries have inside them a nut, a small nut. So what I'm going to do here now this morning is I'm going to open all of these cookie smelly berries and remove the nuts. And then the rest of the time will be spent washing them and trying to get this disgusting smell off them. This smell tends to cling to you for some time, and of course I don't want people to think that I've just thrown up, so I wear rubber gloves which I then throw away. These berries are very easy to open. All you do basically is just squeeze them and the nut pops out. There you go. Simple as that. However, once the nut has come out, you still have the job of cleaning it. So I finally finished removing the nuts from the flesh here. I have a bowl of stinky flesh there, and I have a bowl of nuts which are covered in stinky flesh. Now what I need to do at this point is to clean the nuts off, and I'm going to throw this onto my compost heap. Then, once I've cleaned my nuts, oh, that sounds rude, doesn't it? Once I've cleaned the nuts, I'm going to roast them. Yesterday, I took a bunch of these ginkgo berries and I removed this outside flesh to reveal the nuts inside. What I want to do is I want to toast these up. I'm going to do them in the pan with some oil. I did a bit of research on this because I wasn't quite sure the best way to go about it, and it does seem that one of the most popular ways is to actually fry them with the shells on. So what happens is the shells on here get hot and they burst open and they look a bit like pistachio nuts. And the funny thing is that they're green too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put them in this pan. I'm going to start frying them, sautéing them if you like, and we'll see what happens. I have the pan on the stove with some olive oil in there. It's heating up, and when it gets to a good temperature, I'm going to drop the nuts in and then start to stir it around. Actually, I'm going to put the lid on because I'm not quite sure what's going to be jumping around when the shells start to burst. So here goes. Oh, there we go. See, and there's nice green nuts inside. Oh, look at that. Whoa! On with the lid. There we have the nuts, and I think are pretty much done. I don't know if they need to stay in any longer. Most of them, many of them are burst at this point, so I would think that we're in good shape. I've taken a bunch of the ginkgo nuts and taken the shells off them, and I have them here already shelled. I'm going to put them in the pan and cook them like that without the shells, so they won't be flying all over the place. That way I can use a frying pan. So I have a pan on the stove with oil in it right now, and we're going to cook these up until they turn a nice deep green. We started out with the ginkgo berries, and then we removed the nuts from inside the berries, and the next stage was to toast the nuts with the shells on. So this is our result, and I'm now going to test one of them to see what they taste like. Let me see. Oh, those are good. Oh, very nice. It tastes like not like a chestnut. Maybe a little more chewy than the chestnut, but really quite delicious. So after roasting them in the shells, I decided to take a bunch of them remove them from the shells and just toast them in the skins that come on them. I have to say, they taste good, but I think I prefer them cooked in the shell.